I just saw a video on TikTok, and he didn't have stitch turned on, so I couldn't stitch it because I wanted to stitch it. But it was a video of a guy driving through a parking lot at a truck stop, just by the fuel island, and the guy's trailer fifth wheel had been pulled, and the trailer came off, and he was down there cranking it off. And the whole video was kind of more or less glorying the fact, like, if you don't park your truck at fuel line forever, nobody's going to pull your fifth wheel. Well, that may be true, and while I also despise anybody that parks at the fuel island for an extended period of time without a reason, don't pull their fifth wheel. Little story, way back when I was probably my second or third year driving, I had to go rescue a driver, just give him a ride home, back to the yard anyway, not rescue him. There's a truck come out of Henry, Illinois, and our driver was going north on, I can't remember the road, 39? No. Anyway, our driver was going north, this bull rack was going south. Nobody pulled his fifth wheel, he just didn't hook it up properly. But that bull rack made it like 2 or 3 miles south of town, got up to highway speed before the trailer came off. When the trailer came off, it popped off to the left and went all the way to the right side shoulder and pushed our driver and the whole truck off on the shoulder, and it was a really steep ditch. It was like 30 feet to the bottom of the ditch, and it was like at a 50-degree angle. So our driver swerved to miss that trailer that was bouncing towards him after it came off the tractor, and ended up rolling the truck. And the only reason that he didn't die was because when he hit the tree and it took the cab off right above the hood, the way he wrecked, he fell into the passenger floorboard. It was like a 95 volt white Volvo day cab. So there's a ton of room in the truck. But when he rolled the truck, it didn't hit a tree. That's not what happened. It rolled the truck and it went upside down and it ripped the cab off. But he had fallen into the passenger floorboard right pretty much the same time that the roof got ripped off by the ground when it flipped upside down. So, lesson for you guys who are thinking about pulling fifth wheels, or in any way, shape, or form support that, or thinking about doing that, don't. If that trailer comes off after you pull their fifth wheel, if it manages to make it out of the truck stop and he goes 1, 2, 10 miles down the road before that fifth wheel that trailer decides to pop off, and you hit and that hits somebody, and kills somebody, you just committed a murder. And there's cameras everywhere, bro. There's cameras at all the fuel pumps. There's cameras at all the truck stops. They'll see you do it, or they very likely will see you do it, and you're going to go to jail. So don't be stupid. Switch to airlines or something.